Hey guys, welcome back. It is your favorite Gimp with a Limp, and that's right, I'm back with some more American Tank Ace. I was actually taking a little downtime and I was, playing a little Blood, Teeth, and Shooters. Quite fun, actually, if you guys haven't tried that one. But I found myself thinking about this game. So I decided I'd go ahead and play another round, and since I was going to play it anyway, figured I'd record it just in case you guys wanted to watch. Plus, I had read through the rules again and found some areas where I'd made a few mistakes, like infantry are a little more dangerous than I originally gave them credit for. I missed a spot in there talking about where they fire on the machine gun table, and Panzerfaust are only for close range, so they can fire at farther ranges. So yeah, they are potentially dangerous, but if you button up, they're not dangerous except at close range. But yeah, I was playing some Blood and Teeth, and I was like, you know what? I want to play another tank mission. So we're going to do another tank mission. And I decided I'm actually going to keep track of it, so I'll play it when I get a chance, pop it out, have a round. And that's one of the things I love about these types of games, is you can have a campaign that you play over months, and you just pull it out when you get a chance, generate a quick mission, sit down for half an hour, play the game, just have fun with it. So I went ahead and marked down what happened for our previous mission, and we're going to roll in again and see what we can get happening. Hopefully we can get our special operation, because again, we get more points for having those, but we'll take what we can get. Oh, and just so you can see, I did start later since I am in a 76 instead of a 75 M4, but I wanted the 76. It's got a better gun, more penetration, more power. And I probably need to finish the generation for Fort Knox, since I didn't do that on the first video, but I'll do that off camera so we can jump right into the mission. So again, we're going to start with a little sequence of play. We're going to go for our mission assignment and see what we get here. All right, so let's roll. And that is a 10. We get another attack. Oh, I'm fine with attack, but give me the 6. Give me the 6. I want to do St. Lo with the extra points that you get for St. Lo, but that's fine. We'll take an attack mission here. We'll go ahead and pop it down. That means our infantry are again going to be dug in, but that's not too bad. See, if we do a defensive mission, nobody's dug in because the enemy's attacking you, but they move up and try to flank you. All right, so let's roll for our weather. And that's an 8, which is going to be clear. We'll go ahead and mark that. And you guys, forgive me if I sound a little stopped up. Got the cold that my kids have been passing around to everybody. It's lovely that they decided to share that with me. All right, still a very good chance of having bocage or woods, since we're still early in France. Although, let me pull this down. You guys aren't seeing that. Just in case you're watching this video for the first time, this is the map and the sequence of play. I was hoping to do St. Lo, but not going to be doing that. Oh, and since I didn't address it previously, when you get into these farther ones, the special missions, so if you were here, you would get the special mission there, and then 3, there's the special mission there. I don't remember if I mentioned that in the first video, but if I did, there it is. But the major event rule. All right, so let's figure out what terrain we're going to be in. All right, so that is woods. Woods, we'll mark here. I was thinking we were going to have bocage, since that's the most likely, but that's fine. Woods, and woods has medium range. So bocage is at close range. Woods is at medium range, and there is a modifier for HE and machine gun attacks of +1. So it's less likely to hit. Now for me, something I was thinking about is I like to start with a round of AP in there ready to go, because the most dangerous thing to my tank is going to be another tank or a self-propelled gun, something like that. So I want to have an AP round in there ready to go right off the bat, because I've always got machine gun rounds that I can toss out towards smaller, lighter armored targets. But AP is needed to go after that heavy stuff that can take you out in one blat. All right, so we're close to repeating what we did. Weather still clear, doing an attack again, but we're in woods instead of clear terrain. So we've got everything. Now we've got to generate our enemy. All right, so let's do our 2d6 roll here, see what we get. That's a 5. All right, so a 5 is going to be 2 AT, so that's anti-tank, and 2 infantry. So we still got our infantry. I'll just leave these guys out here. And we have to roll now to see what type of AT gun we're going to be facing. Hopefully we get something like a Pack 38 that's smaller. I don't want to have one of the heavier ones like the 88 as a possibility. All right, so let's see what we get. And we got a 3. A 3 is going to be a Pack 38. So since we've got 2 of those, we're going to have 2 Pack 38s. Give me a sec and I'll grab those out. All right, and AT guns definitely do not move around too much during an attack. So wherever these guys are is where they're going to be. So we've got 2 Pack 38s and we've got 2 infantry that we have to place on the board. And both of those infantry are going to be dug in since we are doing a attack mission. So let's roll and see how these guys are going to be placed out here. All right, so for the first one, we got a 6. So this Pack 38 is going to go there. For our second Pack 38, we got a 3. So he's going to go there. That's good because they're this way facing forward. I can keep them both like in my frontal arc, but it actually wouldn't matter since they're not going to move up anyway. I'm not going to have to worry about that. Now we figure out where we're going to have these infantry. And the first one's going to be 2. So they're going back there. This is almost a repeat of what we had in the first one. There's a stug over here and 2 infantry over here. All right, let's see if it does it again. All right, so for our second infantry, got a 3. So he's going to be here. That's actually not too bad. So they're kind of spread all around. We'll put our little dugout right or dug in there. They potentially will be an issue. They do get to shoot first, so we got to hope that none of them are targeting us right off the bat. And do I want to start dug in or not? Or not dug in, open. I think I'm going to stay open. I'm going to be open country. I'm facing front. I'm at middle range. I'm not going to move up to close range because I definitely don't want to have to deal with any pens or false coming at me. So, yeah, middle range is going to be sticking. If I got targeted by more than one, I could always toss out some smoke. Because I do, well, the 2 inch I don't think is actually far enough. I think I can only smoke my own location with that. I'll have to check that one again. But if I hit them with a Willie Pete, I think that hurts AT guns as well. So that would actually suppress and injure them. Let me check that. Oh, and it's a good thing I checked because AT guns like these are protected in the first round. So I am not allowed to target the AT guns. I can target the infantry, but I can't target the AT guns unless they fire at me. So basically they're dug in and they're hidden. So it isn't until the second round. You got to remember that with AT guns, you can't shoot at them in the first round unless they fire at you. Okay. Here we got it. So Willie Pete rounds do have some bonuses. They can potentially destroy self-propelled guns or tanks, but that's if you hit and then you roll a 1. They always drop a smoke 2 marker though. But a Willie Pete round or an HE round as well, an HE round that hits will always destroy an AT gun just flat out. Oh, it will always destroy an AT gun, a half-track or wheeled vehicle, and a miss will suppress the weapon. So if we hit, it's just flat out done. But if you hit it with a Willie Pete round, it does the same thing and it smokes it. So if I had like this infantry targeting me and this gun, I could shoot it with a Willie Pete round, take out the AT gun, and these guys would be smoked to make it to where that's less likely for them to fire at me. And again, that's all up here at the top where it's talking about your main rounds. But I've got AP loaded in here to start with, which is bad because I don't think the AP does anything against an AT gun. So yeah, I'm going to have to spend one of my first actions switching that out for HE. And then probably maybe taking out some infantry or even I'm thinking maybe just Willie Pete these mofos. Okay, but anyway, we're ready to start. We're good. The attack's ready to go. And the only thing I have to do now is we'll just do left to right here to see who they're targeting. We're just looking for no ones. As long as we don't get any ones, that means they're not targeting me here on the first attack. And I really don't want the infantry to target me because if they cause me to button, then that's going to make it harder for me to have to shoot. Plus, it's a potential wound check on my guys. All right, so let's check left to right. Starting with the first infantry. Oh, nope, not being targeted. Going for the AT gun next. Not being targeted. Nice. Going for the next infantry. Not being targeted. That was close. All right, Pack 38. Last one. Don't mess with me. Don't target me, big boy. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, we are not being targeted, which means I have some options. And I'm really kind of leaning towards Willie Peting this because it would suppress this gun. Even if I miss, the gun's suppressed, so I don't have to, well, the suppression would come off. Maybe I target one of the infantry instead, because if I hit the infantry, it causes a step loss and it will suppress them. Because we're in this first round. They attack first, which means I'm attacking second, so that suppression's not going to be in effect the next time they're going to be firing, so that's not going to do me any good. But them being reduced and smoke being there could work, because I could then focus on taking out the other pack while the smoke prevents the infantry from targeting me. All right, well, first thing anyway, I got to take this AP round out, so we're going to do that. And one of the things that I think that they missed, come on, focus in, is these AP rounds should have HE on the back. That way you could just flip them. It would make them more dual purpose, you know, just have AP on one side, HE on the other. I don't know why they didn't. That would have been so much better. In my opinion, just you could have a whole rack just filled full of it, but I think there's enough counters for it anyway. The thing is, are we putting HE or are we putting Willie Pete? I think we are going to go with a Willie Pete round just to do it. And you know what? I think I'm going to try to stay at my current location, but I'm going to try to go hull down. So my first round here, I'm not even firing anything. That way the next round, that suppression will work if I actually hit. All right, so we're going to go for hull down, see if we get a 5 or 6. And we got the 6. Perfect. We can mark ourselves as hull down. That makes us even tougher. That's my 2 actions. So I put a Willie Pete in and I marked myself as hull down. We're going to go into the next round. All right. So this is why I decided to wait, because you reduce smoke, do any call for fire stuff, but then the next thing is remove suppression markers. So had I fired on that previous round with Willie Pete, even if I had knocked him down a step and suppressed them, well, that suppression is going to come right off right now, so there's no point in it. But now if I do it, it would be in effect during their activation, because now I'm attacking first each round. All right, so we still have to determine our enemy targeting, and that's going to determine who I'm shooting at, really. All right, here we go, left to right. Not targeting me, nice. Not targeting me, nice. Not targeting me, nice. And not targeting me, nice. Okay, perfect. That means the ball is completely in my court. I smoked them out with a Willie Pete. That'll suppress them for this round. But the thing is, I don't want to have too much firing at me. I think I could be okay if I put a Willie Pete there and maybe a machine gun shot. Well, no, because if I smoke them, because now I've got Willie Pete in there, it's no choice. Yeah, if I do this, the Willie Pete here, and then maybe HE here, that'll work. Damn, I wasn't thinking about that. The woods is going to be tearing me up because it's going to be giving me a +1 here. I'm not going to be hurt by it there, but that's actually going to make it to where their attacks are almost impossible, the infantry, to hurt me, especially if they're smoked. Because with smoke and then woods, it's +3 for them. So that's going to be like nothing. So let's, yeah, definitely hit him with Willie Pete at medium range. And then we'll take and maybe put some HE, because that's hurting me too, because that's going to be hurting me when I'm using HE against anything. So maybe a machine gun. All right, so we're going to be doing our infantry here. Let's do a 2d6 roll, see if we hit them. That is a 5, and that is a hit. That is a hit against them with the Willie Pete. That is perfect. Okay, let me grab myself a smoke marker here, because we are now smoking these fools, because they have been smoked yet. smoke 2 placed, they get reduced a step, and they get suppressed. Oh crap, I just remembered I forgot to do the combat event for the previous round. That's all right. We'll do it on the next one. It's no big deal. Occasionally you're going to miss one. Is what it is. That's why you got to make sure and walk it through when you're first new to a game. Otherwise you might be like me and forget one. I'm so excited to shoot at him. I told you, man, I gave up on blood, teeth, and shooters to sit here and play some tank ace, man. I'm telling you. All right, so the Willie Pete hit. We spent that round. Next round, I think we're going to go with HE and target this gun. Because if we can take this gun out, even if it's a miss, it'll suppress them, right? Yeah. Even a miss will suppress. A hit outright destroys. So these guys are smoked. Even if this gun targets me on the next round, it's still going to have smoke there. It's going to make it very hard for them to hit me. So I'm good. I'm doing this in steps. We're going to go with HE after this guy. I think that's the way to go on this one. Because I could target him, but now with the smoke there, him being dug in, there's very little chance I'm going to be able to do anything. I'll finish him off later when the smoke clears. All right, doing our HE attack against the Pack 38. 6, it got him, it got him, it got him, yes, it got him. Ah, beautiful, it got him, just barely got him. That's right, you sumbitch, you went boom. Round 2, I was able to get you. You didn't get me on the first round, you should have targeted me. You suck. All right, definitely sticking with the HE rounds because those are perfect for what we're fighting against. And I don't have any, knocking that AP round off. I don't have any extras. I'm gonna have to reload with nothing but pure HE rounds once I fire these off. All right, he's gone. He's suppressed. That's my 2 actions. None of them are targeting me. Now they would normally do their attacks. This infantry, actually, no. They're targeting me now because I fired at them. Let me make sure. Actually, here's my little bead to remind myself he is targeting me. Whoever's firing at me, I'll put a little bead next to him. So, smoke 2 in woods doing machine gun blast. That's what I'm talking about. He gets a plus 3 modifier because it's woods and it's 2 smoke. So there's really no chance for him to do anything. It's plus 3. At minimum, he can roll a 5. So there's no chance for him to cause me to button with that smoke there. Fool. Oh, look, he got the snake eyes. Oh, damn. If he had gotten that with 1 smoke less, he would have been able to cause me to button. But as it is, it's still a miss because there's enough with the woods and the double smoke to guarantee the miss. Damn, that was close. All right, that takes care of him. And now we roll on. All right, so let's go ahead and do our event. 2d6 roll. That is a 9. Look at this crap. I'm getting ungodly lucky. Destroy 1 random German infantry. It really doesn't matter to me which one they kill. Hopefully this one, since they're dug in and not wounded. But it would be extremely hard for me to hit them. All right, so here's what we'll do. We'll do a 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6 to see which one they get. And they got a 2, which is going to be first one. 1, 2, 3. So German infantry taken out, which means if I take out this Pack 38, that's it. He's suppressed. He's done anyway. But damn, I got to take him out through smoke. That is bad. All right, that is the end of this combat round. We take over to the next, which means smoke ticks down to 1 and suppression marker comes off. He's still targeting me, but we have to figure out for the Pack 38. All right, so as long as it's no 1, we're good. We're good. Okay, I've got 2 actions. I've got HE loaded, and I've got to fire through smoke. But that's not affecting me on the to hit. Well, yes, the smoke's going to affect me to hit. But the HE attack chart, but since it's HE round against a AT gun, just hitting him automatically will get him. But I still have to deal with this guy firing at me. And now with that being smoke one, he could actually cause me to button with double ones again. But if I take out this Pack 38, that's effectively it. They still are, which means I get, well, he's going to be targeting me this way because I'm going to be shooting at him this round. But I got to fire through smoke. Yeah. I got to take him out. I think I just go for it. I see if I get a good roll. I've got 2 shots at this. I've got 2 shots. If I can get him with either one, even a miss, he's going to be suppressed, so it doesn't matter. Plus, I would get gunnery on the second time of shooting him, which will negate the smoke. Or not gunnery, previous targeting, which will give me a -1, which will account for the smoke. Because right now, I got to get a 2 to 5. Okay, so first shot's got to be between a 2 and a 5. Second shot's got to be between a 2 and a 6 with HE. But regardless, he's going to get suppressed. So let's fire our first HE round. Fire 1. That's a complete whiff. But there's your suppression marker, so I don't have to worry about your ass. Drop ourselves another HE out of here. And I'm messing them all up. And all my smokies. All right, now it's got to be 2 to 6, so I am a little better because I am again firing at the same target. I get that modifier. Just got to beat that smoke, and we've got this one. All right, come on. Good roll. Daddy needs it. That's a 6. That's a 6. And with the modifier. Because normally that would miss. That would miss due to the smoke. But I'm hitting him because it's the second round. And I get the previous target, which means I do hit still on a 6. Which means the Pack 38 is taken out. And all they have left now is 1 dug-in infantry that can only potentially cause me damage if they snake eyes this shit. Just as an FYI, the enemy would target me the same way if they were shooting at me with AT guns, and they would be looking at my armor values. I don't know if I've had that happen in game yet while I've been on film, but with my guy being hull down or my tank being hull down, that means they would have to hit the turret. So it's the higher number unless they're flanking and get that small number. But then you're going to be looking down here at this main gun AT penetration chart, and you're looking at the penetration, whether or not the penetration is lower than the armor. So you might get a chance to get a effective hit weak part of the armor and destroy them. If the penetration's equal to the armor, then you roll here on the middle column, and if the penetration is greater, there's a very good chance to destroy them with a small chance that you get a glancing blow. All right, so let's roll for our infantry attack, see if he can cause some damage. And that would be a no. So he did not cause me to button up. I'm looking here on this part of the chart, seeing for a button, which means I think we're to the point now where as long as we have no event pop up with reinforcements, then we're good. All right, so let's roll for our event. And that's an 8, which I think is no event, which is no event. So we are good. That is the end of the mission, as long as we do not roll a 6, because these guys effectively bounce out. This smoke would fade away, but they've run away since they're the last ones, the last infantry there. I think they put that in so you didn't have, targeting one last lone piece of infantry stuck around. But this is an attack mission, which means I have to check for a counterattack to see if they are going to put us on a defensive mission where I would continue on just like I am now. Although I'm still pretty good. I got a full load of machine gun, still a couple rounds of HE, and the majority of my smoke and Willie Pete's left. So I'm still pretty good. All right, so let's roll for it. And you gotta be kidding me. We got a 6. We actually did. We got a follow-on mission. But I'll tell you what, I'm actually at the point where I can't film anymore. But I like this game, so I'll tell you what, I might just leave everything as is. So this guy, he's still going to vanish on, and it's now a defensive mission. So I get to record a defend mission and let you guys see how that plays out. So I'll tell you what, I might end up doing another video. You guys let me know if you want to see another one. The terrain and everything stay the same. So it's still clear, still woods, Nothing else here will change. I would just have to roll for enemies on the board and pop them out and see what is doing a counter attack against me. But since it's a defensive mission, they don't start dug in and they do move. So I would have to worry, especially if tanks or self-propelled guns come, because they will attempt to flank my ass. You guys, definitely let me know down in the comments if you would like to see the defensive mission played out on camera as well. All right, that's going to be it for me. You guys take care. I'll catch you in the next one.